It's Vicky. Okay, so I thought I'd give you a bit of an update. Who do I think I am? So I have just finished my first week of placement in my year 5 class, and it was the best. I'm mostly just observed this week, you know, I was like helping out in lessons every now and then. And it's now a Saturday morning. It's 2 o'clock and I have already finished all my lesson plans for next week. That is how buzzing I am to start teaching. So I decided to start teaching next week, which I didn't need to do. I could wait another week, but I just kind of want to get in there and get started because then I can have more time to improve. My mum's hoovering upstairs, so that's the really helpful noises. Anyway, yeah, so I'm teaching, I've got a grammar lesson on Monday. On Tuesday I'm teaching English and PE, and on Wednesday I'm teaching English and science next week. And I've already done all of the lesson plans apart from PE because I forgot to look at what I'm meant to be doing, so I'm going to look at that on Monday and then do that on Monday night. Yeah, so I mean, I wonder how long this is going to last because I'm definitely not going to plan all of my lessons will be done on a Saturday morning. So I've got the rest of the weekend for very long, but it's quite nice it's happened this week. It's been a really tiring week, to be honest, but yeah, really good. I've got to know the class really well, and yeah, I'm really excited to actually get up and teach. So yeah, that is my week 1 of placement update. I'm in the school for 5 weeks before a bit of a break with some lectures in December, and then Christmas break, and then I'm back with them. So yeah, I'll give you an update every week, and well, we'll see how it goes. I still haven't got up my half-term review video. Oops, so I need to do that. Hey guys, so I've just got home from Monday of week 3, and I realised that I didn't do a little summary of the end of week 2 because, you know, I'm a mess and that. So thought I'd just do a little recap. Week 2 was great. That sounded really sarcastic, but it wasn't meant to be. It was a really good week. I taught 3 literacy lessons in a row, which was one of my tasks from UCL, so I'm glad that's done. I started another one of my English tasks, which is one-to-one reading for 6 sessions with 1 pupil, so I've done 2 of those now. What else did I teach? I taught PE, badminton, and my first science lesson as well on forces. Yeah, so it was a really good week. I really enjoyed it. Actually getting up and teaching was really nice. Yeah, it was nice to get up in front of the class. Yeah, I'll give you a rundown of next week. This week, at the end of this week, I'll be back on Friday with a rundown of week 3. See you then. Just a short interlude in the video here, just to let you know, just in case you're on placement too and you're exhausted. Like, I am so tired, oh my god. So I get in from school and I have a nap and then I get up and I make dinner, I eat dinner, watch a bit of TV, and then I go back to bed. I don't know how I ever did a full day of school with then the lunchtime running around and the break time running around that kids did. They have so much energy. I am absolutely shattered. So just in case anyone else is on placement at the moment and just, you know, feeling exhausted, then you're in the same boat. So don't worry, you know, it'll be fine. Just, you know, naps are very important. Very important. Like, essential. Okay. Hey, so I forgot to film again when I got in on Friday, so you're joining me on Sunday evening, but that's fine. Little recap of week 3. Have I just done week 3 or have I just done week 4? I think it's week 3, and I've got 2 more. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. I might be wrong, but you know, we'll see. Okay, so this week I taught 3 maths lessons and my second PE lesson, so I've only got 1 more of those to teach, because we're meant to like teach sequences of 3 lessons. So I did my 3 literacy last week, the week before last. I did my 3 maths the week just gone. I've done my second PE, so I'm doing another PE this coming Tuesday. I'm doing some PSHE this week. I also taught my second science lesson this week, so I've only got 1 more of those to go. And I'm actually getting through some of like the written work that I've got to do, which is good because I don't want to just have to do all of that at the end, because that'll be long, because there's a lot of, you know, writing and fun stuff like that to do. My dog's barking, but we're just going to ignore that. So I'm a bit concerned about the school potentially closing because of COVID cases. At the moment, a year 4 class is shut because of a positive case, and a year 2 class is closed. And they seem to be like, the school seem to be like getting ready just in case it happens. Like they've sorted out who needs computers from the school if it happens, and everything's on Google Classroom, well, it has been the whole time. But yeah, I'm a bit concerned about that happening. But if it does, it does, I guess. And I've got as much of the work done as I could. I have a check-in this week with my UCL supervision tutor, which will be nice because I haven't really had any contact with UCL. So yeah, just to check that I'm getting everything done and recording everything I should be, I guess. We had no pens Wednesday this week, which was interesting. I think that the school that I'm at does, where they just don't use any pens for a whole day. And it was really fun. The kids absolutely loved it, obviously, because everything they did was discussion based, and it was a really cool day, and actually I learned a lot from it, which was really cool. Yeah, so that's just my little update. We're still in lockdown, so I'm spending my whole weekend not doing a lot. Yeah, but I think I'm going to start running before school from tomorrow. I'll update you next week as to if that actually happens. But I'd like to do some form of exercise because I'm doing nothing. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you updated. So cool. See you next week, guys. Hey guys, so it's Friday evening and I've just reached the end of the 4th week of my placement. This week I took a bit of a step back with teaching. I think I taught 5 lessons over the week, so quite a bit less than the last week. I just wanted to step back again and observe and really reflect on what I had learnt so far and how I could improve, and I also have a lot of written work to do, so I wanted to get a bit of a start on that. Yeah, so it's been a really good week. I've got a lot closer with like all the teachers that I'm working with, which is really nice. Yeah, I've only got a week left of this placement, and then I have 2 weeks of lectures, and I'm back with them after Christmas. And I already know I'm going to miss the kids so much. Yeah, I mentioned that to one of the teachers, and she was like, "Oh, it gets easier, you don't get as attached." And I just don't know if that's ever going to be me. But yeah, maybe it will. So yeah, it's been a good week, and I'm looking forward to a weekend of relaxing. We come out of lockdown in England on Wednesday of next week, so I might actually be able to see some friends or something. I haven't been mixing at all, obviously, because we're in lockdown, and I'm at school, so I feel like I'm quite high risk of getting it, so I'd hate to give it COVID. I'd hate to give it to anyone else, so I haven't been seeing anyone, and it'd be really nice to catch up with some mates. But yeah, so yeah, 4 weeks done, which is mad. 1 week to go, so I'll catch up with you in a week's time. See you then. I might seem a bit quiet. I just got an email from UCL. I had to work quite hard to get my place at UCL. Obviously, you know, everyone does, and you do your exams and your interviews to get a place for your PGCE. But because I had some health issues in the past, I had to go through some extra interviews and get some statements from some different people, including my doctor, to get a place, and I thought that was all dealt with, but I just got an email saying that my doctor never filled out the form. Some other people did, which is why I think they confirmed my place, but my doctor never did. So that they need him to do that as a matter of urgency. So, you know, almost a third of the way into my teacher training, if I lost my place now, I would be so beyond gutted. So yeah, hopefully we'll get that fixed by the end of next week, and I'll know that it's all good and I will finish my training. Just a little bit of extra stress that no one needs, but yeah. So hopefully see you next week with some positive news, and I'll make it to the end of my first term of training. God, I really hope so. Alright, yeah, see you in a week, guys. Hey guys, so you're joining me on Saturday morning. I finished my placement yesterday, or the first block of my placement. I've just realised that I have a really bad, I've just been swimming for 2 hours. I used to swim competitively, so I just went back to my club for a couple hours, and we're just gonna pretend that they're not there, okay? And that's why my hair's really puffy as well, so great, now we've got that out of the way. Anyway, so week 5, I've just finished of my first placement. This week I taught 2 maths lessons, one of which I like fully planned, developed on my own, made the PowerPoint, did everything on my own, which was like the first one that I've totally done solo. And actually I think it was my best lesson yet, so that was really, really nice. I taught a science lesson, team taught an English lesson with my class teacher, and another PE lesson. Yeah, so they've still got 2 weeks left at school, but I finished this week, and you know what, I'm actually really sad to be leaving them, but it's not too emotional because I'm back with the same class in January, thank goodness. Yeah, so actually it was a really good week, and I'm really gonna miss the staff already. I miss them, and the kids, but you know, we're going back, so it's not too bad. I keep telling myself, or I get emotional, get way too attached. I don't know how I'm ever going to deal with like losing classes at the end of the year, but apparently that gets easier. That's my placement done, which is pretty mad, right? I can't believe that. So I've got 2 weeks of lectures now before my term 1 is done, but then I'm a third of the way to finishing my teacher training, which is insane. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure. I've definitely made progress. This placement's really helped. Like after all the lectures, the placements allow me to like see things that we've spoken about happening, which has, yeah, been really interesting. And then like being able to implement different things, and I've learned so much, and I can't thank my class teacher and my class enough. They've just been absolutely incredible. Yeah, they're just amazing, to be honest. I had my midway meeting this week with UCL, which was meant to be during week 3, ended up being during week 5. And it was meant to be like a review of how I was getting on and giving me any help that I needed. So that's the first thing I've been a bit like disappointed with UCL on, because I mean, my midway meeting was the day before I finished, so I didn't really get, not that I needed any support, I felt, and my class teacher's brilliant, so I could have got any help that I needed, but on the UCL front, I feel like they could have been there a bit more for me there, but especially because we haven't had any lectured in person, like just a bit more contact would have been nice, but you know, I'm sure they're trying their best, especially with, you know, COVID and everything. Like loads of classes have been isolating in the school that I've been in. I've been really lucky that my class hasn't had to, and people on my course have had to isolate because their classes have, and yeah, I'm just really lucky that I haven't had to, and I've got my full 5 weeks in school, which I think has been really beneficial to me. My class got me some little gifts when I left, which was so cute. These came in a little bag. I mean, I really like Terry Chocolate Orange, so they got me a couple of those actually, and a nice little candle which smells amazing. But my favourite thing of all, I love a like homemade gift that they got me they made me a little card. It's so cute, and they've all written like their own little notes. so every child in the class. And that's so cute. I'm gonna actually treasure this. I'm such a sucker for things like this. Like, I can never get rid of the things that people have made for me. Yeah, so I absolutely love this. Makes me so happy. Yeah, but already missing the kids. Looking forward to my lectures now though. I wonder, you know, what exactly we're going to be covering. Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see what other people have got from their placements that was different to what I've got from my placement. So it'll be cool to come back together. I wish again we were in person, but you know, such is life. So this week our science audit and our maths audit open. So we have to take those sometime between Monday and Wednesday, I think it is. Yeah, so obviously I'm a bit nervous for those, I think. I mean, I've been teaching maths and it's all been fine. And I've been teaching science as well, actually, and it's been fine, but I haven't really done much work towards them. I mean, I have brought a science, like, CPG book, and I've, like, read through that a bit, but just up to, like, Key Stage 3. But, yeah, I mean, I'll let you know how they go in my next video. I'll talk about them, I guess. I saw on Twitter the other day that someone was already, like, offered an NQT job. No one that I know or anything like that. It was just like a tweet from someone, which is insane and kind of panicked me a bit. So I put a tweet out and people were like, oh, you don't have to start looking yet, like, no stress, don't worry. Obviously I'd like to hold out for the right job for me, but that did panic me a bit. I was like, oh my gosh, people are already looking for jobs. And I do want to have something secured so I can do my NQT year. But yeah, just in case anyone's watching this, you know, I'm looking for an NQT year job. Even international, you know, that'd be really cool. And I'm a swimming teacher as well, so I'd be happy to get involved with the sports. Okay, little self-promo done. I guess I should talk about how I almost lost my place on my PGCE a bit. So yeah, my doctor, I still haven't heard anything from my doctor. I think I probably will be moving GPs, but I need him to fill these forms out so that I don't lose my place, because that would be absolutely devastating. I'm going to call him on Monday and make sure they're all done. Yeah, I can't believe that's been left so long, and actually really upsetting. And that same weekend that I found that out, I actually lost my weekend job as well, which is, you know, it is what it is. Everyone's businesses are just trying to survive at the moment with COVID, and I'm obviously a bit gutted, but I'm glad that I can isolate so I can spend Christmas Day with my nan, and I won't have to balance a job and my PGCE now. Well, I probably will, because I'm already looking for another job, because I really don't like not doing anything. But anyway, yeah, that's all I have for you, I guess, guys. I hope you have a really, really nice Christmas. A quick thanks for all the support as well. I reached 100 subscribers the other day, which was really cool. I'm just making this for me, but people are actually like commenting and asking me questions, and I'm really glad that I can help some people navigate PGCE interviews or their year or whatever, because I really needed that support and I couldn't find some. So yeah, good luck to everyone that's interviewing at the moment. I know that's like coming about now, and doing applications. If you have any questions, then always feel free to comment them or tweet me at Miss Green Teach. Yeah, I'm happy to help. So I think that's actually it now. So have a good Christmas, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.